The one thing that I did notice that was a huge difference for me, and it was one of the things that held me back from picking up this device for a while, was the size of the pads. As you see my finger here, a lot of people like to do the finger test to show the difference. Um, I don't really think it's a great thing that shows you a true difference of the two, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this is my index finger on one of the pads compared to one of the pads on the 1000. The biggest difference in the two things is the 1000 pads are rectangular. The width of the pad is the same width as a full-size pad. It's just not as tall as a full-size pad. So a better option is for me to just put a penny. So here's a penny on a pad on the 1, and then here's a penny on a pad on the 1000. That gives you a much better understanding of the size difference with the pads. The One Plus has the ability for you to use an SD card. The SD card is on the front, and the other thing that people have an issue with is the 1/8" jack, which could have easily been a little bit bigger, could have been a 1/4", because these do break off, so I have to be mindful of that, and it will make me consider different ways to use it. That's why this is probably going to stay in the studio at the house. Whereas the 1000 has a 1/4" jack with the 2 foot switches in the front. It does have compact flash, and compact flash in a standard normal scenario is limited to about 4 gigs max. However, with the little trick that we found, if you take a compact flash adapter and you put a SD card with a micro SD card inside of it, for some reason, the 1000 can then format it to like 128 gigabytes or possibly 256 gigabyte card. I've used a 128 on it. So I have a card with 120 gigabytes of space for the 1000. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't bother putting the internal drive inside of the machine. I just don't need the extra space inside of the machine. The button layout on the two machines are actually pretty comfortable, to be honest with you. I mean, for the most part, the 1000, everything is pretty simple and easy to get to and get used to. I do like having the Q-Link faders on the left. This is going to be a little different for me because for the most part, I'm so used to having the Q-Links on the left, either on the 5000 or on the side for the 1000. But having the Q-Links up here provides a different experience.